Talent isn't the question with Darnell Mooney. We know he's talented.
No
we both view him as a prime sleeper. I have him as wide receiver 48. You have him as wide receiver 49. The fantasy community says he's the wide receiver 55 right now. What makes him a sleeper pick for you, though, Badake?
One word, technically 2 words, is Justin Fields. Okay? The expectations. Yeah. The expectation of him getting onto the field, when that is, we don't know, but we both believe, and I think the fantasy community believe, that Justin Fields will see the field in 2021, which then skyrockets Darnell Mooney's value. Okay?
Agreed.
You know, the guy averaged 6 targets per game. That was with Mitch Trubisky and Nick Foles. We're not excited about that. But with Justin Fields, no doubt about it, we're going to see a huge jump going into this year. And another thing was that, I think I told you about this. There was a compilation of all the overthrown passes to Darnell Mooney.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. You should watch it on YouTube. If you just type in Darnell Mooney overthrows compilation, and he's burning people on routes left and right. He like makes Jalen Ramsey his son, and then the ball is like 10 yards past his head. I think Justin Fields is the answer, though. You're right. Like, he's an accurate quarterback, a guy who can move. The defense needs to be worried about him in the pocket. Needs to be worried about his rushing upside. He's a talented guy, man. This is one of those guys from the 2020 draft class, again, who could be one of the best sleeper picks. We could be talking about this draft class in 5 years' time and be like, how did Darnell Mooney fall to like the 5th, 6th round?
The fantasy community was big on him coming into the season last year. They just weren't excited about his quarterback. So now that they get Justin Fields, I think everyone's raving again. Everyone's excited. I'll say this as well. Andy Dalton is not like, it's ideal to have Fields, but Andy Dalton isn't the worst case scenario. Correct.
Nick Foles or Mitch Trubisky was the worst case scenario. Look at CeeDee Lamb last year. Very different wide receivers, but my point is CeeDee Lamb was still fantasy relevant with Andy Dalton. Okay, so I really think that there's a potential for for Mooney to do really, really well this year, but you're right. His upside, his complete ceiling is slightly reliant on 2 words, 1 name, Justin Fields.
Absolutely. I think I also want to do another scenario with you with Darnell Mooney. Obviously, we have him as wide receiver 49. I have him as 49. You have him at 48. Okay. Yeah. For me, the people around there, Darnell Mooney or a Jalen Waddle. That's who I have around.
I would go Waddle because of the draft capital. I think they have to use him as a gadget guy.
Okay. I guess Darnell Mooney or Corey Davis. Once again, another guy.
I would go Darnell Mooney personally.
Okay. I guess that's the only guys I can think about. I don't know if
let me ask you, Darnell Mooney or Rondale Moore?
See, I have him around there as well. I actually have Darnell Mooney higher than Rondale, so I'll be taking Darnell.
So I would probably go Rondale there because I feel like the offense is more friendly towards Rondale, but it's close. I think he's a very talented guy. I would say in Dynasty, I'm even more excited for him in a Dynasty league.
I agree.
Because I believe, obviously, Justin Fields is the future of this team. I don't know what's going to happen with Allen Robinson. Maybe Justin Fields is great and he wants to return. Either way, Mooney's going to be a pivotal part of this offense for years to come, and he's linked to a great quarterback. Yo, what's good? Thanks for watching. We got a lot more videos.
A lot more.
If you want more videos.
Watch it.
You can also subscribe.
Right now.
If you want to.
You need to.
And lastly, don't forget that you can sign up to support the show and get exclusive content by going to patreon.com/fantasylandfam.